morning. Today is Saturday. I am still wearing my hair the same, so I didn't wash it this morning. I'll wash it tomorrow morning. I usually wash it every other day, so I just thought, hey, I'll leave it like it was, because they had like kind of blow drying it straight yesterday and made it look really nice, even though they didn't use any products. Anyways, yeah, so it's Saturday. It's a little bit before noon. I don't always vlog like both days on the weekends because I feel like one day is the fun day when I go downtown and do things, and the other day is the boring day when you have to do all your adult stuff like clean the apartment and do laundry and do grocery shopping. You know, so that's what I've been doing this morning. I vacuumed and dusted and cleaned and then did my laundry. I just finished up with my 2 loads of laundry and putting everything away and making the bed and cleaning the bathroom and all that, so you know. But now I'm gonna head out to get some food for the cats, get them some dry food. Not sure if I'm gonna go to a different place to get them wet food. And then I'm thinking of ideas for what to do next, because I need to like go do things and walk around and be active, and I can't just come back and sit around and be bored. Sometimes that happens on 3-day weekends, but I want to stay busy and have things to do. So yeah, I guess I'll see you later then. All right, bye-bye. I'm going to this place called Choi's Oriental Market. They have a little food thing that they started up a bit ago. So yeah, the owner is Korean, and I've gotten bulgogi here once. I wanted to get it again. So there you go, Choi's Oriental Market. This is the menu, and this is what I got last time, was a number 7, which I think I'm gonna do again today. Although I am curious about that. This is cute. Oh, cuttlefish. French pie, that's neat. Hai tai. And soups, lots of soups here. That's neat. That looks cute. I don't know what that is, but that looks really cute. It's so little. Oh, look at the little milk drinks. Banana milk drink. Well, there's all the kimchi. The smelly kimchi. In a separate fridge. Good idea. Keep it separate. And candy up here. I purchased this. And they've got banana flavor. Other candies. Pineapple gummy candy. Ooh, apple gummy. That looks good. Melon. This is where they're cooking at the back. And I don't know what a lot of this is. Looks like sauces. Miso soup. Some teas. Yeah, this is a squid. My sister and I used to eat dried squid in Korea. We liked it. It was good. Yan Yan, the little koala march. That's cute. On campus, I'm going to show you some of the student dorms here. And anyway, so I just left Choi's Oriental Market, and you know, I don't know if there's a huge language barrier, but they kept telling me to sit down and drink tea while I waited for my food, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go around and like film the snacks and stuff. And then towards the end I asked for kimchi, because they don't automatically give you kimchi with your food there, which I find a bit odd, because I think that's kind of like a standard thing. Most meals do have kimchi and then like bean sprouts or something with it too, but you have to ask. So I asked for the kimchi, just the regular type, not like the cucumber type. So yeah, all right, well, we're on campus, and it's nice and quiet here because the students are on spring break. They come back tomorrow, Sunday, Easter Sunday. They come back to campus. So I'm just going to show you a little bit about like the freshman dorms and show where I used to live, although I can't go inside. So you'll just get to see the outside, like the building itself. So this area of campus, like the dorms, are called the Chai 5, C-H-I and then -5. It's short for Channel Islands 5, because all these student dorms were named after the Channel Islands, which are just off campus. You can actually see the ocean. I'm not sure how well you can see it, but the ocean's over there, and then the Channel Islands are over there as well. So here we've got some student dorms. These two compose San Nicolas, and these two, this one and that one, are San Miguel, and that's where I lived when I was a freshman. So you can see a lot of people bike here, lots and lots of bikes, and it looks like some, I don't know who these people are, but they are skateboarding. So yeah, this is where I lived my freshman year, and I think the benefit to living over here your freshman year is that you're all smooshed in together and you kind of have to socialize. The dorms are set up with a very long hallway and then one bathroom. I didn't like it personally. Like, there's multiple sinks, multiple bathroom stalls, and multiple shower stalls, and you all use it, and there isn't that much privacy. But when you're a freshman, you know, you meet everyone in the hall because you're all together. So this is the entrance to San Miguel, and the tower I lived in was over here. It's, I want to say, 8 stories tall, and I lived on the 2nd floor facing that way. This is also part of San Miguel. And then I'll show you a little bit of the Ortega Dining Commons. So when I was a student, I worked at Ortega Dining Commons, and it started to feel like a second home to me because that's where I made friends, and it was a very constant presence in my life for 4 years. And so the job sucks. You serve food, you clean up food, you know, you're in the kitchen prepping food. What I did like was working in the bakery. That was nice and chill, and you're like really separated. You had your own radio and your own fan, and you could take breaks and you could eat. You're not supposed to, but you could eat. Wash your hands afterwards. And I just really liked working in the bakery. I didn't like working in the front with all the students. I didn't like working in the dish room where you clean up dishes. Eventually, I worked a lot of hours. Once you hit 1,000 hours worked, you can apply for this like junior cook position, but I didn't end up applying for it once I hit 1,000 hours. So let's see. Hopefully you can, yeah, you can see inside. These are newer tables and chairs. When I was a student, I don't remember them having such fancy chairs. And Ortega sort of looks out to the campus lagoon. You can see that. That's the lagoon. That's the UCSB where they have the bookstore and post office. They're renovating the faculty club over there. And across from us is Manzanita Village, which I will be showing you because that's where I lived for 3 years. More bike parking, just the ocean that way, and the lagoon here. And then the entrance to Ortega Dining Commons. Well, this is the students enter here. When you work, you enter at the back at the loading dock. So this is the entrance. You go in and scan your little student access card, and it marks that you're there, and then they post the menu up there each day. It's also online, and there's an app to find out the meals for the day. So yeah, there's some hideous artwork depicting like a gruesome scene from the Odyssey, which is really creepy, and no one likes it. So what was I saying about the dining commons? What I did like was making friends. Okay, so the pay is low, the work is kind of gross, you get really icky and sticky and you smell bad, so you have to shower afterwards. But for me, the benefit was making friends, because I kind of have a hard time making friends in classes and in the dorms, but at work I felt like I could be outgoing and talk to other people, make friends and meet guys. There's a couple people who met and got married from working there. Alicia and Juan, I can't even remember his name that well. They met, they got married. There's another couple I know. Yeah, sometimes people meet there and then they get married, and it's cute. So yeah, so that was where I worked at. I'd usually just bike there because I always lived on campus. So I lived on campus, took classes on campus, and worked on campus. I rarely left campus, let me tell you that. Maybe I'll show you DLG Dining Commons as well. This is the what Jack Johnson sang a song about. I think it's Bubble Toes maybe. He sang about meeting his girlfriend. What's her name? Jen, what's her name? I'm trying to remember Jack Johnson and Kim, her name's Kim, excuse me. Trying to remember. Kim, they met at the Dining Commons at DLG. The long name is De La Guerra, but everyone calls it the DLG. And they actually renovated the DLG when I was a freshman. I remember because my dorm was looking out to it and I saw a lot of the construction. So now it looks a lot nicer. But so there's that song that Jack Johnson sings, and he goes like, I was eating lunch at the DLG, this little pretty girl came up and sat next to me, and she didn't, she doesn't, she'll do it again, something like that. So this is the DLG. After the renovations, of course, it has a lot of glass around it so you can see outside a lot, and the entryway is right over there. And they kind of follow that the new idea with Dining Commons where you have different stations, like the Asian station, the European station, the salad station. So it's a bunch of different stations, and there's an outdoor dining area right there with some lights over top and the clear glass. So when you sit here, you can eat, and then you can look out and you can see the ocean right there. Hopefully the camera's picking up, but yeah, the ocean's there, lagoons that away. Other side of campus now, just drove over, and so this area, it really parallels Isla Vista, the student community, like where a lot of students live in Ivy. So there you go, DP Del Playa is down that a ways, and then it's just apartment building after apartment building forever. So campus is right up against Ivy, and over here we have some of the dorms at the older undergrads like to live at. This is San Rafael. It's kind of like an apartment style setup. So each excuse me, each unit will have like a living room, and I don't think they have kitchens, but they've got a living room and then separate bedrooms, and then like one shared restroom for the different people who live there. So that's pretty popular actually for the students. Of course, personally, I didn't want that apartment style living. I just wanted my own separate room, like give me my own single dorm room. And then up ahead on my right is Manzanita Village, and that's where I lived for 3 years. So my second, third, and fourth year I lived there. And the dining common that's closest to these dorms is Carrillo, so I'll show you that. They do have a nice pool nearby. I'm actually surprised that people are in it. I thought normally people don't use the pool, but this is the pool that is just outside of the Carrillo Dining Commons. So I'm pretty sure when you eat in there you can see the pool, but students can use this. It's pretty nice. So there's another view of the pool, and that's just kind of like a chill out with your friends pool. There's actually like a gym, and you know, with some big long pools if you want to do a bunch of laps. So here we're coming up to Manzanita Village. There are a series of different like villages with these dorms, and over here is the Loma Pelona Center, and that's where students can go, and they have like activity spaces, and I'm not sure about study spaces. But yeah, so I'll show you the different quad kind of thing, or a village where I lived at. The dining common that's closest to this side of campus, you could go to any one you want, but this is the one that's closest. It's the Carrillo Dining Commons, and there's the entrance, and it does have that outdoor, oh wait, the outdoor dining's over there, but you can still see into the pool from over there. You can't see it right now, but you can look into the pool, which is a little bit creepy. Okay, so there's one quad area right here. I did not live there. I lived up here and over there, and straight ahead is the ocean. So I'll take you there. You can walk with me and we can look at the ocean together. And here is the outdoor dining space for Carrillo Dining Commons. It has, again, that plastic kind of separation there so that you can still see outside, and then some lights over top, so, and some heating things so you're not chilly with the ocean at night. So it's a pretty nice place to eat. And then this is where Deanza, you'd go if you like got locked out or wanted to rent movies and stuff. So I used to rent movies there pretty often. So we're in the middle of the three quad areas. There's one kind of quad right here, one right here, and another one right here. And the place where I lived at for actually 2 years was this dorm, which is called La Cumbra. It was an interest house. It's the, hang on, let me give you the name of the quad because I don't remember. What does it say? It says it's the La Patera quad. And the La Cumbra house where I lived, is an interest house. It's the Rainbow House, so you could opt to live there, which is what I did. In college, I studied sociology and women's studies and minored in LGBTQ studies, and when I heard about the Rainbow House, I thought that was pretty neat, and I wanted to live there as an ally. So yeah, I got assigned to the Rainbow House and lived there for 2 years. The formal name of the building is La Cumbre though. So my first year I lived up there on the 3rd floor in the corner, kind of a small apartment, and then, or what year did I say? Second year, excuse me, sophomore year I lived up there. And then my junior year, I got the disabled single, which is beautiful. It's big, it's large, it's very nice. So the setup here has like one room, a single, a bathroom in the middle, another single, and then there's typically a double room, and we all would share the same bathroom. But it's really nice because you can like go in and lock the door, and then you've got the shower and the toilet and the sinks all to yourself, and there are multiple bathrooms all throughout the hallway and on all the different floors, so you could find another one if you needed to. So I found it a lot more private, and they did have kitchens. They had a big kitchen in there with a sub-zero fridge and like an oven, and someone's playing music. I think it must be an RA. They must still be here. Anyway, so yeah, this is the La Cumbre House where I lived for a while. And then there's the Montecito House, Tepesquit. That one I know is Rincon because my friend lived there. This one's Condor. This is where I actually stayed when I was a freshman. So I did that freshman orientation where you come and you spend, is it 1 night or 2 nights? But you spend the night in the dorm, and then your parents would come, but they'd sleep in a different dorm. And I remember being assigned and getting a single room to myself there. And everything looks so different when you're new and you don't know where anything's at. And you just smell the ocean, and it was, you know, it was all new to me at the time. So as we leave this dorm area, you could see the ocean's up ahead. You stand up, actually. Oop. So there's the ocean, the lagoon's over that away, and we get a pretty expansive ocean view. The campus is like surrounded by ocean, basically. So, okay, let's see. How did I used to walk down? I think I used to take that path. You could go that way, down to the water, or you could go this way, just to look out at it. And over there, there's our dorm, or not dorms, apartments on Del Playa, Oceanside. It's been a while since I've walked out here. Jeez Louise. You know what? I graduated college in 2007, which is 9 years ago. And I also got my job as a staff member here on campus in 2008. So now it's been 8 years as a staff member. What? How does this happen? So I think this is just an ecological area, but it'll give you a good view of the dorms. There's another quad. And then the quad that I lived in for 2 years. And then of course mountains are back there. And yeah, it's a nice little pretty area out here. And going to the ocean. Here's the ocean, obviously. They ended up moving these fences back further. They didn't used to be this far back, but I know the coastline keeps like eroding and coming back, the bluff. So interesting to see that the fences have been moved back a bit here. So yeah, we are just, hang on, you can see the dorms right over there. And then here's the ocean. Very pretty and nice. And then if you go down that way, you can get to the water that way. And they also have some showers to rinse yourself off if you want. Center of the quad right now. I just went over to look at the water real quickly. And so behind me, we've got like Danza and Crew and all that stuff. And over that a ways is the ocean. So I lived in this one dorm for 1 year. It was the end of college, my senior year. I didn't want to live in La Cumbre anymore. I just thought, let me try a different dorm. And they ended up placing me in an interest, a special interest floor. They put me in this building that was for women in science and engineering, and it was all like freshmen. So I was not happy here because it was all a bunch of freshmen, and the building next to me was 21 and over, and I was like, I want to live with them. So this quad is the Las Encinas quad, and this is the building I lived in. I don't remember the building name. And And I had a single dorm. It was either the second or third floor. I don't remember which floor I was at. But it's a similar setup to La Cumbre where you have a single, a bathroom, a single, and then across from you some people in a double. It's nice that they have this shade up here. Helps cool things down. It's just, now that I come back, I feel like, geez Louise, this is so pretty. I mean, I knew like it was pretty in college, but once you leave college and then come back, oh, the Arguello house, that's the name of the house I lived in. Once you come back as an adult, you're like, holy crap, I'm 30 years old now and I can't believe I lived here. Like, this is beautiful. Right next to the ocean, these really nice views. You have to leave it to be more grateful, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I was so lucky to live here and to have the single dorm. Actually, that was partly just being like introverted and partly just being anxious and wanting my own space to like have time to myself. So yeah, my old dorms. It's funny, for a while after college, like at least 5 years after, I kept having dreams where I lived here. I'd keep waking up and I was like, oh, I still live in Manzanita Village. I haven't had those dreams anymore, which is good because, you know, I moved out of here a while ago, so. But it's beautiful. I think UCSB is a beautiful campus. Anyone is lucky to go here, or yeah, as a student, you're lucky to go to school here. They've got great programs and it's just such a beautiful space. Come on, you know? You can't really see the ocean, but there it is. Dining Commons and the pool. Deanza, there's the little bus, the little circle where my mom used to drop me off and pick me up. I realized I haven't shown you the cats yet, so I thought I'd just let you see them. They are just sleeping the day away. We got little Stitchies. He just woke up. Hi, Stitch. Hi, handsome. Oh, and Fig is waking up now too. Big yawn. Yeah, Fig. How's your nap? How's your nap, sweetie? Just in the middle of sleeping. Look at that big old tail. Okay, I'll leave you alone. So you can go back to bed, honey. And if you want to go back to bed, you want to go back to sleep. And I think Stitch wants some more pets. Yeah, you do? Oh, yes, you do. You love your pet, Stitch. Oh, that's nice. It's nice. My little babies. Sleep, sleep, sleep. That's where they've been. I've been doing stuff and out and about, and they're just snoozing the day away. Just sleeping. They sleep a lot. I actually think I'm gonna head out on a walk. I need to get more steps in today. I've been, you know, tracking my steps now that I've got my Fitbit, and I try to get to 10,000 steps each day. Well, both the boys have decided to lay down next to each other. Fig says, I'm gonna clean myself next to my big brother. Okay. Okay. Hey there, it's Saturday evening now, so it's getting close to 8. I'm hoping that I sleep better tonight because last night I did not sleep well. I fell asleep sometime between 11:30 and midnight. I woke up at 4. I was up for about an hour and a half, and finally around 5:30 or so I fell asleep again. So I just didn't sleep very well last night, so I'm hoping tonight I sleep a lot better. And yeah, I just wanted to wrap up this vlog and say thank you for watching, and if you celebrate Easter, then I hope that you have a really good Easter with your family and lots of good memories. All right, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.